que documentar.
Estoy documentando.
¿Ah?
Estoy documentando. Well, let's begin with a big thank you to 212 Productions for inviting me to Ciudad de Mexico and to be part of an Artist Alliance and workshops. Also to la Universidad de la Comunicación for having us in their campus, and Arte Capital for their amazing shared space full of incredible artists. So the big question here is, why did I get invited? Well, it was mostly to share some of my knowledge of cinema with the students here by creating a presentation workshop where they were able to learn and ask questions about storytelling for motion picture. It was an absolute pleasure.
Estar en el set no es nada fácil porque tienes 5 personas, 10 personas, 20, 30, 50 personas detrás de ti esperando tu decisión creativa y tienes que relajarte como un boxeador va a entrar al ring y va brincando, te dando un trancazo porque sabe que va a ir todo bien. Va a dar el 100% y él va, no necesariamente con su corazón, pero él va también con la estructura. Y acuérdate, cuando vayas a entrar al set, tú eres también un boxeador que te vas a aventar el tiro con el mundo.
And honestly, this collaboration didn't come out of nowhere. I've been working together with 212 Productions since at least 2007. That's when we created our first short film, and since then, we've collaborated on several projects. So coming back here and reconnecting through education and creative exchange felt very natural. Anyway, this video is not about me. This video is to showcase how amazing the idea is to bring outside talent to Mexico City, and to have other students learn from working professionals in their artistic fields.
These are all different kinds of lighting patterns, and I'll go through what those are. This is called a clamshell. It's used for beauty type of photography. It's from the top down with a fill in the bottom. It's meant to easy and skin makeup campaigns, a lot like that, in the direction. So so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you where we put all the lights in. To do this, we're limited on our equipment. So I'm gonna start with what is called the clamshell. Who's my person?
Specifically in this workshop, Ian Morrison breaks down his techniques used for mood in his photographs.
Chin down a touch, a little bit up, sorry. It was just for example. That was a little out of focus, but we're cool. Alright, so now we're gonna go for that's the little edge right. Here you go,
Also working with minimal lighting outside or simply just using sunlight to get the shots needed and work with what you have at your disposal.
Right.
And beyond the technical side, the main idea of collaborating was not only to share teachings and techniques, but also to strengthen the camaraderie and let the creative energy flow freely among everyone involved.
Encontramos en la CasaUC de la Universidad de la Comunicación en Ciudad de México, en la colonia La Condesa. Estamos en un workshop con Ian Morrison. Los chicos de la universidad están atendiendo en vivo toda una práctica de cómo hacer la iluminación, tanto en estudio como en exteriores. Muy divertido y bastante instrucción, los chicos están aprendiendo muchísimo.
Me llama mucho la atención el cómo aprovechar la luz natural.
Con muy pocas cosas se puede generar sombras, iluminación, los colores que resaltan incluso, me encanta eso, entonces es lo que me llevo de este curso.
Técnicamente aprendí muchas cosas, la teoría es muy útil, pero lo que me encanta de este tipo de cursos es que combinan esta parte de la teoría y la práctica.
Do a little workshop about how to do portrait lighting patterns, what they are, why it's important to know them, why we need to know them to be able to communicate with the client or an art director or anyone that we're trying to shoot with, and so we also know exactly what we're trying to do.
Other events that happened here in Mexico City was Arte Capital, an incredible gathering where hundreds of artists came together to showcase their work. Clavo Space proudly had works of the artists they represent displayed, such as Jacobo Parra, Gertzery, Ian Morrison, and much more. And for all of you who are watching this video, don't forget to come to Mexico City and discover the beautiful artistic scene that is extremely vibrant. You won't regret your stay. Thanks for watching.